Vice President Kashim Shettima has implored the Rural Electrification Agency to double efforts and ensure Nigerians have more access to power supply. Shettima made the call when a delegation from REA, led by its Managing Director Abba Aliyu, made a presentation on the National Electrification and Implementation Plan in his office at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. Shettima asked the management of REA to engage the Special Advisor to the President on NEC and Climate Change, Rukaya El-Rufai, in order to make a formal presentation in one of the NEC meetings. Aliyu listed the main sources of funding for the agency to include the World Bank, the African Development Bank, and electricity market. He highlighted some of the electricity projects to include the 12 megawatts plan in Maiduguri, which will be completed and commissioned in the next 2 months.
The use of renewable in Nigeria is strategic. It's strategic in the sense that the country has a large number of people without access to electricity, and most of these people are in rural areas, and their consumption is very low. And if you look at the economics of extending the grid from where it is to these rural areas, it's not economically viable. For example, it costs about $1.5 million to build 1 kilometer of transmission network. And in these rural areas, their consumption is not low. So it's strategically better to build a distributed renewable energy, whereby the country will build this power plant in these local areas and build the distribution network and make sure that they have access to electricity. And it is based on this that the president approved the 750 million distributed access through renewable energy scale-up, which happens to be the biggest public-funded renewable energy project in the entire world, which REA will start implementing as capital subsidy for deployment of electricity. And one very important thing to mention here is that this project is the most ambitious. If you look at the present government, most of the plans that the present government has are ambitious. For example, the Coastal Highway, the Sokoto-Badagry Highway are very ambitious. So in the upgrade area, there's also an ambitious project that is being done. The 750 would electrify 17.5 million Nigeria, and it's going to be one of the biggest movements of non-electrified people to being electrified in the world. We will provide this 17.5 million Nigeria with access, 3 million of them through isolated mini-grid, 1.5 million with them with interconnected mini-grid, and about 15 million with them through using standalone system and mesh grid. And this is the plan that this government has at the moment.